Hi, and welcome back to another fitness presence workout. Just like our first workout, this one is going to be comprehensive and integrated. In other words, it's going to work on everything and it's going to integrate them all together. Going to work on all ranges and planes of movement. But we're going to emphasize strength and look at 3 different ways that we do strength as far as gravity, isokinetics, and antagonist resistance. And also 3 different types of strength. Endurance, just pure strength, and then power. And so we'll work on that for a little 15-minute program. And we'll be ready to rock and roll. So since we're doing strength, we're going to start off just with a couple of gentle movements. I want you to reach to the top and just give yourself a little bit of time to warm your body up. Just feel that range of movement. And come on up again. We'll do 3 of these, just gentle, because again, our movements are always so slow. We don't have a lot of speed, so we're not having to worry about impact forces. But you may want to just get a little bit of fluid movement in there. Again, make sure you're feeling a little bit warm. Okay? So this first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about the 3 different types of resistance, and we're going to use them all simultaneously. So one is gravity. Obviously, gravity is always coming down, and so you're going to be doing body weight things with your legs. But if you just press up against body weight, the resistance most likely isn't very great for you. And so if you want to get stronger with your legs, you want to begin to incorporate antagonist resistance into that movement. And what that means is that you're going to use the muscles that would pull you down and try to contract those at the same time that you're pressing up. And so primarily those are your hamstrings. So your hamstrings bend the knee, quads and glutes kind of stand you up. So you're going to be pulling down, making it feel heavier than you would feel otherwise. And for the arms, we're going to do an isokinetic chest press that moves all the way from overhead and comes all the way down. We're going to drop down. Now pull your body down with your hamstrings. Drop in nice and deep. You're getting a good range of movement through your chest by pressing in here. And then make that resistance heavy for you through this. So when we're doing this, we don't do it too hard, right? If we do it in a way that we're feeling resistance, but it doesn't feel really heavy for us, mostly what we're doing there is going to be along the lines of an endurance work, right? We're going to maintain time under load, which means you're not relaxing your muscles. You're keeping them tense as you move through the full ranges of movement, but you're not fighting too hard. That type of work from a cardiovascular perspective typically is like a zone 2 kind of workout, kind that you can speak, but you probably don't want to sing. And that's most of your cardio work should actually be in zone 2. So as we go through this, we're doing some endurance work. So we'll go, this first little piece, I want to incorporate antagonist resistance in the upper body just to get you really thinking about what it is in your legs as well. So as we're going to drop down, resist the movement of your arms. So as you come over your head, you're going to feel your shoulders pulling up, but the muscles beneath your arms, the lats and the serratus, are going to be pulling those arms back down again. As you press through, you're pressing from one leg to the other, and as you stand up, you're making it more difficult by pulling on the hamstrings to make it more difficult to lift. You're going to come all the way over, drop back down, come up over the top. Now lift with your arms and pull down with your lats and serratus as you come all the way to the top. And then we're going to come to the side. I want you to cross. As you cross, you're going to feel your chest contract. You're going to come all the way across your body, dropping in. So you feel the gravity. You feel one leg pressing into the isokinetic, and then pull yourself down. And then we're going to come underneath and then lift back up. And we're resisting that movement. And again, we're resisting it in a way that gives a bit of resistance, but it's not overwhelmingly heavy, right? If you were going to have to do this for several minutes, you'd be okay. All the way over, press back up to the top, and then come over to the side. You contract the chest and come around. Let's do that same concept with antagonist resistance to the arms in a rotation that we're going to press one leg into the other, pull yourself deep. Now you're gonna rotate your torso, so that's antagonist. And as you think about taking your arms, you're gonna extend them out and then pull them to wrap around your body. A little bit of balance work there. So as you're pressing out, feel the resistance. So the triceps extend the arm and the biceps flex the arm. So the biceps and triceps are battling as they go to get straight through here. Now you're gonna pull your arm across the front of your chest. You're also gonna pull the back arm behind you. And so that's actually the chest and the back that are wrestling there around the shoulder joint. One pulling forward and one pulling back. And you're gonna come across again. Open that up, extend your arms, feel your biceps and triceps battling, and then pull it back through, all the way around, and then pull it up and flex it up and in. Now think about your legs. Press into your legs. You're going from one side to the other. The arms are extending. You're pulling your arms across your body and your core is rotating. You're gonna come through, press one leg into the other. Feel that resistance. Come all the way around. You're always kind of on the edge. That's how you work on getting better with your balance. And come through. Maybe you feel a good stretch through here. You rotate your torso. Press out those hands. Press them out and come all the way around. And then we're gonna go and do a little bit of heavier strength work. And this work, we're gonna think about using a little pressure, harder pressure here, and really engaging the legs. So as you come down, I want you pulling down hard and pressing hard into your chest. Your hands are coming together and that's really working your chest. Now from there, I want you to resist and think about how hard can you make it to stand and how hard can you make it to lift your arms as you press them together. We're gonna do about 5 of these. So this is like a weight that you'd wanna be working with if you were trying to do 5 repetitions of a weight in the gym. Push and breathe. Feel that resistance. As you come through, contract your legs. Feel that contraction. Push your hips forward, pull your arms back, press your hands into one another, and come back down and breathe. So when you get into heavier strength work like this, you'll notice that the cardiovascular piece of the work also picks up. Press hard into the ground. Feel that resistance now. Pull yourself down while you're pushing up. Press your arms together. Feel that resistance in your hands and your chest. And feel that move up your chest, right? So it's going from like a decline chest press to a regular chest press to an incline to an overhead. Press and flex those legs. Let's come back down again and breathe. All the way through and breathe. Coming all the way underneath. Let's get a little stretch here of the hamstrings. And come back down and breathe. Let's go work it up all the way to the top. Good. Now let's go side to side with more resistance than we were before. We're gonna lean away from the bent knee and pull. Really feel yourself pulling, press hard into the ground. Now pull across and feel your arms pulling against each other as you're pressing hard into the leg and you're pulling with your obliques to pull your body to the other side. You're gonna drop down, get a good stretch, good, and come back around and feel yourself pressing from one leg to the other, the weight going and you're barely winning one side against the other, right? It's a push. It's almost like they're battling, like a very evenly matched arm wrestling match, but it's a leg wrestling match and you have both sides. The arms up top are really working hard, pulling through. You feel that range of movement. Really extend it. Come back the opposite direction and breathe. And this is where you're getting nice, soft, nice, safe stretch through a full range of movement. And you're really building strength through that big range of movement that you're doing. Now we're gonna press and rotate. So I want you to keep those arms up nice and high and think about pressing one leg, pushing into the other as you rotate through. Push. Now take that front bent leg and really push into it and allow yourself to rotate around your core and then come back around and breathe all the way through. Keep pressing through. As you switch from one side to the other, keep those arms up. And so this is This is good strength work right here. Really coming through. You're working with a pretty heavy amount of resistance that you're creating right here. All the way through. Breathe, think about the core now. Focus on the core as you rotate through. Rotate, but make it difficult to turn because one side's fighting the other. All the way through. Make that rotation strong. Keep pulling through. Come on back. All the way around. Good. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of power work. Power's more speed, so it's strength and speed together. And we're gonna do that back on our hands. And we're gonna press back and forth. When you're doing speed, don't go to the full ranges of movement because injuries typically happen at the edges of your range of movement. So press and back, explode and back, breathe and back, power, power. Ah, yeah. Just keep breathing. Let's try to go power side to side, right? Because we're doing power. Now I want you pressing from one leg to the other and push. And you're pushing into your hands and you're breathing. And we're working this all the way through. Good. Keep going. Let's do rotation, power. Turn it in. Let's go across, fighting that movement. Good. Keep moving. Press through. Push it against. Press through. Come on up. And let's cool it down again. Stretch up nice and big. Just allow yourself to release the resistance. Gently, all you got working here is gravity. We're not even gonna go full range of movement. We're not gonna try and get that deep. Find a good stretch. Come back up. Do a couple of these, a few of these. Just allow your heart rate to drop down again. So this workout, also about 1% of your day, worked on, really focused on strength, but you noticed as we went through it, we were doing balance, we were coordinating movements, working range of movement, so flexibility. So everything we're hitting on every time, but for emphasis, we're gonna identify, say this is strength. And today was strength. So we worked on the different ranges of movement, the different planes of movement, right? Sagittal, frontal, transverse. And we looked at how do we do that using gravity, isokinetics, and then antagonist resistance. Hope that was great. Tomorrow we're gonna work on flexibility. So we'll see you there. And again, it will be an integrated workout. We're gonna everything. We'll just identify opportunities to find greater flexibility. Thanks and have a great day.